not special enough. I don't get pop fights, I'm not special enough.
Wow, this lag is gonna get... Fuck's sake!
Good, bro?
What the fuck? This... Oh my god, you... What idea how frustrating it is. So you can't even play one game without you lagging. This lagging is causing me to lose at every time, man. Every time.
Oh, I want you back. No. This fucking lag! Oh my god! I can't do anything! I can't do something so simple! It's fucking me off! I seriously noticed that you do lag a lot on Call of Duty, brother.
I lag on everything, man! Honestly, you have no idea! You have no idea, mate. I lag on everything.
Niori. Shion.
It's not the internet. It's the fucking... It's the service round here. You don't pick up any service in this fucking place.
Damn it.
You picked the wrong fight. You're mine. Here I come.
How the hell did you get behind me? Wait, where's our teammate? Oh, he's fucking AFK for fuck's sake.
No escape. Dragon Swarm. Take this! Dragon Swarm! Megasonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm! You're mine! Dragon Swarm! Here! Dragon Swarm! Try harder! Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
Oh my god, my teammate even left me as well. Fuck's sake. I'm so done with this game. I'm so done with everything. I'm done with everything, mate. You have no idea, I'm just done. I literally just threw a stun, and do you know what? It bounced back and hit me. My own fucking stun.
It's on! Eat dirt! Dragon Swarm!
Hey, Tony.
Alvin?
He can feel pain now.
Finwell.
What happened just now? Normally you'd be able to take that thing with your eyes closed.
Thank goodness you're alive. Are you all right?
Yeah.
I'm just glad we found you in one piece. You were the only one still missing. There's a village back the way we came from, Thistlein. Kisara and La are already there.
Finwell. Where are we?
Ganeth Harrows, Golron's realm. Remember?
Ushered by the waves straight to the enemy stronghold. A rare stroke of luck, it would seem.
Luck?
If Golron's here, that means Shion's close too, right?
Shion? Oh. Right. Of course.
Are you sure you're feeling okay? You seem a little off.
He's probably just exhausted. Let's save the catching up for when we're back at the village.
Hiya, bro. Shion has been taken. She was taken by a black swordsman, a pedo bear. Where's her? Oh, I've lost a pillow. Ah. Oh, found it. How does Mans manage to lose a pillow? Dol Halim has joined the party. Gotta love Dol Halim, Tony
I'm playing
Bro.
with a team that are fucking pussies, bro.
You're playing with pussies?
Yeah.
Oh, I had them every man's dream right there. To play with some pussy. Sorry. Bitch plays. You're just jealous because I fought with first. My dream. My dream. Yeah. Oh my god.
We won.
Oh please, you don't know me. Oh, I'm going away. I beg your pardon. You foul creature talking about cats like that. You're disgusting.
What the fuck? I was behind the thing. Oh my god.
An opponent like this should be easy.
My teammate's so shit. I've got a teammate, he's fucking shit. Cunt, bro.
On your
Here I come!
The enemy wields us too. We'll soon see about that.
Here I come!
I'm in the middle of a war right now.
Light burst force!
Radiant Genesis!
We are the chance! ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact block! This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Speaking of Thistleum, it's populated by Danans, but they're not under the rule of any lord. Pretty refreshing, huh? The whole town was built by Danan defectors, escapees from elsewhere. This area's teeming with stray Zoogles, though, so heaven only knows how they managed to set up a community here. The ordeal seems to have left them understandably on edge. Kisara and La are back there right now trying to convince them of our good intentions. Say, Alphen, it looks like you got your face back then.
Yeah. And your sense of pain, too, it would seem. Any connection?
Really? Oh, but that means...
Probably.
I wonder if Alphen's going to be okay.
For now, I believe we should hold off on speculation and simply keep an eye on him.
Right.
Pussy was bad.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Alphen! Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah, and now we can finally go rescue Shion.
There's something I need to tell you guys first. I got my memory back.
So, what did you remember? Are you able to tell us now?
Give the man some space, Law.
I remember being up on Lenegus.
It's 'cause you crap.
Go on.
I was abducted from Dana. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So that's what I did. Next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Danan?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave. The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almadria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, and the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
They said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegis is true, then maybe you really did meet Xion. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Xion said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
I was wrong. It wasn't Xion I knew from Lenegis. It was Naori. She was a Renan maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Xion? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
Naori's family name was Imeris.
Imeris? As in Xion Imeris?
So they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegis. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping. I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegis? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, there is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years, and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renan invasion of Dana. More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
That's right. I'm pretty much an antique of a human being. Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen...
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then, when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me. So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop! Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
I feel slightly overpowered. Alpha's 300 years old, boy.
Kisara.
Listen. What you really need
Fucking
is
hell, bro. They're
time.
just sitting in the
Time to
base.
process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
What about Shion? We can't just...
I'm worried about Shion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight. This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone? Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
Thank you.
It's fine. All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue? What do the others think? will I even accomplish going alone?
Alphen, are we gonna go rescue Shion or what? What's gotten into you, man? Aren't you worried about her?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kind of my forte.
Come on, man. Snap out of it. This isn't like you. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past, only to feel like you've lost yourself again. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. And yeah, I don't agree, but that doesn't mean I don't understand either. But here's the thing. None of that's got anything to do with Shion.
I guess.
It's about Naori, isn't it? Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there somewhere, too? Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Shion?
My power consumed me once already. I left behind a path of fire and destruction. And the same thing could happen again. I can't guarantee anyone's safety, including Shion's.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? I can think of worse ways to go. Come on, fight this thing! What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to reach out and save me? That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering imposter who's taken his place.
Law.
No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into you if that's what it takes. Now, I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. Are you serious about rescuing Shion or not? What's it gonna be, Alphen?
What do you think? Of course I want to rescue her. Hell, I'd do it right now if I could.
So then quit griping and do it already!
Listen, you're probably right about all this.
Alphen.
It's exactly like you said. Whatever happened in my past has nothing to do with Shion. But there's still so much that There I go again. So much for the inspiring Alphen of old.
He could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the cracks show once in a while, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks. And thanks, Law.
Hey, don't even mention it. You've totally got this, Alphen. I believe in you.
What do you see out there?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way here, and now they're looking pretty riled up. So, feel like you're making headway? You know, sorting through things?
All I know is Shion needs our help. As for what happens after that...
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis, anyway?
I came down in a Renan starship. I have Naori to thank for that.
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
She stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renans, performing her duties as the Maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that sense. But even then...
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Danans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as well?
Even within Renan society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse. Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. And even after that, she still helped me escape back to Dana. She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can express. A debt left to fester for what? 300 years? How do I even begin to make up for something like that?
In all honesty, you don't. You can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can. Be it several centuries ago, or just yesterday.
What are you saying? That I might as well give up?
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor. Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting. To strive no matter what.
And I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them. Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up. Besides, it's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of your own free will, right? The truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The ones who forced you to wield that power. They're the ones you should be blaming. Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside, that's all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Alphen. Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight and keep on living, then damn it, Alphen, so the hell are you. But, if you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Go on, ask yourself.
What I've been fighting for, huh?
You're certainly full of surprises, aren't you?
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Though, there's still an awful lot I wish I could understand. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth feels just as elusive as when we first started. I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Danan, do you bear the same crest as the current Renan sovereign? More to the point, why choose a Danan for their sovereign in the first place? And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies. And yet, I've never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the same meaning as it did back then? Listen, I may be a traitor among my people, but I am still Renan, born and raised. I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now I feel like there was little truth to any of it.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself. And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renin. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries past.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I really out that long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record. But all the facts would seem to point that way.
Who the hell am I?
If I may be frank, we have even bigger fish to fry than that. By comparison, the far more important question at hand is, just what does it all mean?
Frank, huh?
Sometimes, we need a little help in addressing the truth behind our pain. Not to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for lending me an ear. And sorry for being a bother.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get back on your feet, the sooner we can all get back out there.
All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Xion and the pain bringing you down. I didn't realize you were lonely too.
I guess all of us are. In one way or another.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out. Remembered.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's returned, well, you can see what I'm like. It's strange. When I think about Lenegis, it still feels like it was only a year or 2 ago that I was there. But then I realized what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it. When the Renins invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone. Certainly everyone I knew, at least. My family, my friends.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I have no home to return to either. No family waiting for me. I used to curse my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Otherwise, if I hadn't, maybe my mother and father would still be alive today. Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave with no means to resist. I'd never have met up with you guys, that's for sure.
Have you learned to embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold? I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the Sovereign and all, it's no wonder you're conflicted. Heck, honestly, I think anyone would be.
Rinwell.
First it was Xion, then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering, just because of some power we never even asked for.
Yeah. All this time you were suffering right in front of me, and I never even knew. I feel like I finally understand what you and Xion were going through.
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, shouldn't we hurry it up and rescue her already? Poor Xion must be lonely, all by herself wherever she is.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get going. Back to the inn, I guess.
Alphen! There you are!
What is it?
Zeugles, that's what! They're almost at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
That sounds bad.
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Kisara's right. You don't want to go overdoing it.
I'm up for it.
Really?
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
Alvin, right! Great to have you back! Now let's do this!
Look sharp, people. If we don't act fast, they're going to get into the village.
Right! We need to hurry! Not this way, I guess.
Remember, if the pain's too much...
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Here they come! We can't let even a single one through!
There's a firm no-Zugo policy.
Fine by me. Let's get to work then.
You picked the wrong
Their
fight!
arcs were interrupted!
You're mine! I'm knocked out! Dragon Floor! This armor's too strong!
Split it open!
Be my guest! Here! Dragon Floor! Try harder! My turn! An astrolite?
That's my cue!
Shut him down! Try harder! My turn! Front!
Make it rain!
Everyone, get back! It's too dangerous! Frozen...
Hammer!
Now! Here I come!
First strike!
Deny!
Dragon Floor!
Now you see what I can do!
Look sharp!
Dragon Floor! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! My turn!
Watch this!
Dragon Floor! Mega Cyclone! Dragon Floor!
Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Bomb!
Alphen, you okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
But hey, at least you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
Yeah.
You know, this Salim kind of reminds me of home. The people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too. My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers, it comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then. Friends, family, home. They took everything from me, and left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought. But But not anymore. Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something. And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bonds with everything I have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
But Xion comes first.
Of course. First we rescue Xion, then we defeat Voron, and liberate Dana. Everyone, will you fight with me?
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelegion. According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
We don't know what lies ahead. We should prepare well before we venture forth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Damn it.
What?
Is that so?
Okay.
Great job.
I'll teach these small fry.
By the way, how is Mahavar doing? Wait. Don't tell me we still haven't found him.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and breadth of the coast, but...
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including us. But we weren't able to find Mahavar. He's still missing.
I see.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon the ship.
You mean at the bottom of the ocean? Damn it.
We don't know that it sank. We all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down, isn't it strange we haven't come across a single piece of debris?
Do you think he might still be alive somewhere out there?
I think stranger things have happened. Whether he's alive or otherwise, we've exhausted all the avenues available to us. All we can do now is press on ahead.
Fine. Let's get going. Thistleum was founded by Danan's fleeing the tyranny of Renan lords, right? But when you first came, they must have known Dohalim was Renan. So why do you think they let us in?
They almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were wary of. They didn't trust any of us.
Even the weird Danans just like them?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only a matter of time before all outsiders start to seem a potential threat.
I suppose that makes sense. So how did you convince them to trust us?
You saw how destitute the village was. They needed food, badly. We hunted some Zoogles for them. That seemed to do the trick.
Of course, a little magic-assisted roast didn't hurt things.
Never underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease. It turns out a hearty meal can be a powerful weapon. Something's on your mind. You having second thoughts about rescuing Xion?
Of course not. Xion's our friend. Almeidrea was the one I hated. For as long as I can remember, she served as a symbol to me of everything Renan. But ever since getting to know Xion, I realized it doesn't make sense to group people together like that. Every individual is different.
I see.
Besides, the situation with Almeidrea was something else entirely. I'd already decided I wasn't going to kill her, but when I saw her die right in front of me, a part of me thought it served her right. that she'd gotten what she deserved. But another part regretted that someone else had come along and killed her instead. Don't get me wrong. If I had the chance again, I still wouldn't kill her. But it's not like I'll be shedding any tears now that she's gone. It's all so confusing. I don't know how to make sense of any of it.
Who said it had to make sense?
Huh?
Rinwell, you've done nothing wrong. You've started to question the beliefs you've held all your life. It's only natural for you to feel disoriented. You didn't give in to the hatred you felt for Almeidrea. You made a choice not to kill her. And that's significant, whether you realize it or not. As for what it means exactly, that might be worth taking some time to figure out on your own.
Some time.
Or don't, if you don't want to. It's just an idea. I'm still searching too, remember?
No, I think you're right. It can't hurt to keep searching after all. And hey, thanks, Kisara.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
think Hoodle senses an owl around here.
Let you all down. No! Don't leave me all alone here.
Eat dirt!
Tiger Blade! Arch Steel! Howl! Champion Swirl!
Take this!
Celestial
It's over!
Hammer! Tiger Blade! Frozen!
Hammer!
Now!
Confiscated!
On guard!
Dragon Form!
Can't get out of this!
Dragon Form!
Lion Howl! Far enough!
Dance in the wind! In here!
It's over!
More for the shot pile!
Dragon Form!
On guard!
Wind after let us
More of that Tiger Blade! Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Law! Wake up!
Damn! Sorry about that!
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest? You sense one of your pals, Hoodle?
It feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hoodle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered can be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Here goes! Eat dirt!
Lightning
Power of light! You're mine!
Ready to go!
You're mine!
I'll take out the legs with my shield.
It's over!
I can carve through
I'm
armor!
saving this one.
Dragon
Air
Form!
thrust!
Megasonic thrust!
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara.
Take this!
I'll be saving this one. Lightning orb! Ow!
Now or never.
Light astral energy!
No further!
Dance in the wind!
Take this!
Feel! Morph in the sunshine!
Dragon Swarm!
Sleep ready!
This one's all mine!
Not like this.
You stay away from my friends!
Photon flash! More
Here I
without
try harder! Not a chance! No escape! Dragon
Purge
Swarm!
malevolence! Archaic waterfall! In here! I'll be saving this one! Hit! More when that came
You're
from!
mine! It's over! Dragon Swarm!
Dance in the wind! Sleep now! I'll be saving this one!
Take
Lightning
this!
condensed! Thunder blade! Too much to
Here
handle!
I come!
Here's the lightning condensed!
Take
Thunder
this!
blade!
In a bind?
Dragon Swarm! Megasonic thrust! Dragon
I feel the power flowing through me.
You'll be able to help even more people now.
Yeah, I guess I will.
This looks perfect.
I think Huro senses an owl around here.
I'll do my best! Look sharp!
Dragon Swarm! Here I come!
Hold on! If they rush you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Pierce! Dragon Swarm!
Charge like that can easily be faced.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
You picked the wrong fight!
Lock!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Not a chance! Dragon Swarm! Pierce!
Dragon Jedi! Rip and tear!
Dragon Swarm! Megasonic Thrust! Internal Devastation! Dragon Swarm! Dragon Swarm! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Not a chance! I'm not done!
I can carve through armor!
You picked the wrong fight!
Lightning
Dragon
raging
Swarm!
cascade!
Tiger
Can't
Blade!
get out of
Now!
this!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Raging cascade!
Here I come!
Nicole!
Stay away from my friends!
Eat this!
No escape!
Blow away!
Dragon Swarm! You're finished! You're mine!
Eat this! I'll run you through! Talon Hurricane! Eagle's on a roll now! Swallow
This should do it!
I'll finish you here and now! Take this!
Here I
can
come!
carve through armor!
Dragon Swarm!
It was nice while it lasted. Talon Hurricane! Prepare to be sealed!
You'll pay for that! Everyone, fall back!
What's this thing? Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
I think Hoodle senses an owl around here.
There's a nice breeze here.
Is that the Zoogle we're looking for?
It's on! On guard! Here I come! Watch it! On guard!
Photon dance in the wind! Air thrust!
On guard!
Are those arms even natural?
Take it! It's over!
Sleep now.
Here I come! Go away! Eat dirt! Make it rain! Totally! In an instant! Impact block! On guard! Dragon Swarm!
More where that came
You're
from.
finished!
Ready.
Look sharp! Plenty left! Now! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger!
We can really make weapons with this? Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I much prefer the forests in Menancia myself.
Not that I don't agree, but maybe now's not the best time for Elda Menancia pride.
Carve through one! No further! Dragon Force!
Denied!
It's on! You picked the wrong fight! Here I come! Charge! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Not a chance! Look sharp! You're mine! Here!
Make it rain! Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang! My turn! Dragon Force! Here!
This one's mine!
Take this!
Tiger Blade!
Raging
Take
Storm!
this!
Switch
Go,
top!
go!
Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Let's refrain from losing.
Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho! Ho! Ho ho ho!
You're saying we should check the owl forest?
What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shion? She's waiting for us.
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me. I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you 1,000,000 times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
I really hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're concerned. But if you don't rest when you can, you're going to regret it.
She's right. We need our rest to conserve our strength.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, you two.
No problem. We'll save Shion. I know we will.
I'll see you again tomorrow.
Alone. I'm all alone.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So, just what are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk!" or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it? Basically, the elemental astral energy behind each art, I guess.
Astral energy? Hold on, are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes sense?
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear false! Thunderblade!
What are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
I don't know what to do. Things can't go on like this.
What do you mean?
Oh! It's you, Rinwell.
You were talking about me, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I've just been thinking about some things.
Really? How unusual.
Cut it out. I'm being serious here.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for Ganabelt back when I was in Ciclodia?
Yeah, of course. You were brought in after the Snake Eyes killed your friends, right? I mean, you had to.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep. But lately that's been happening a lot less. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's a good thing, isn't it? You should be happy.
Yeah, but... I did a lot of terrible things back then. And I'm scared I'm starting to forget what I did.
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those nightmares? Why?
Because... You know me. I'm freaking stupid.
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Oh, yeah. But still.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to terms with what you did.
Come to terms? You mean like Alphen with his past? You think that's what's happening?
Yeah, I do. You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to accept our pasts. Least of all, me.
Rinwell.
There it is. That's our target.
Little help!
Shattering
More for the stockpile!
That freaking does it! Flaming meteor! Take this! Take this!
More where that came from!
Look sharp!
Light as fire! Hot magic!
This
Freeze
one's all
laser!
mine!
Dance in the wind!
Eat dirt!
Feel it! Kitara! Frozen!
Hammer! My turn! Dragon form!
Field!
In a bind?
More where that came from!
Bring on charges to me! Do it! Go! In an instant! Impact block!
There's always room for improvement.
What's this thing?
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Okay.
Okay. Yes!
What?
Really? Dohalim. Dohalim, I'm going to look into some seasonal fishing spots.
By all means.
Leave the preparations to me as well. I'll bring the rods. Would you prefer your fish served grilled or raw?
I'll, trust your judgment, Kisara.
You're finished! Dragon form!
Lightning orb! Dance in the wind!
Take this! You're mine! Dragon form! Here! Dragon form!
Target blade!
This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight! Here I come! It's over! Time! Here goes! Damn it! Too fast!
Stand back.
Armor won't save you! Take this! Dragon form!
Raging! Ready!
Here I come!
Not on my watch!
You can It's over! Dragon form!
This one's mine!
Not a chance!
Here
it
goes!
Dragon form!
Ready to go! Purge malevolence! Or big waterfall!
Leave your torment to me! Eat dirt!
Make it rain! Frozen!
Hammer! Not a chance! No escape! Dragon form! Dragon form!
Now!
Light burst form!
Radiant Genesis!
My turn!
Flaming meteor!
Dragon You're finished!
Tempest
You're
Blow!
prepared to be sealed! No further! Time to let it rip! Dragon form! I'm on it! Here! Take Dragon form!
Going
Here! Mega Sonic Thrust! Dragon form!
Dohalim!
Light burst form!
Radiant Genesis!
These bad guys really don't mess around.
We should be able to cook here.
You make sure to rest too, Hoodle.
Thanks for waiting. Eat as much as you like.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
You're still awake?
I've always been something of a night owl. Ever since back when I was someone's property. Turning in for the night only made the next day come quicker. I wasn't in any great rush.
Sorry.
What about yourself? Care to share something from before I knew you? You were part of a mage clan, right? Must have been handy being able to rely on magic for everything.
Hardly. In fact, not at all. Magic's not so special when you're not allowed to use it. Always scared of who might be watching?
Right. Sorry about that. I guess I've read too many fairy tales.
We were still made to study it every day. It doesn't make any sense if you think about it, studying the very thing you're being persecuted for. But that's what we did, just like our parents and their parents before them. Honestly, I don't even know how far back it goes.
If memory serves, mages have been the stuff of legend for ages. Even as far back as 3 centuries ago, they were myths. Your people were persecuted even before the Renans got here.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the less it makes sense though. I mean, it was Astral Arts that let the Renans dominate Dana, right? Why didn't mages end up being the rulers of Dana then?
Maybe they tried, but they just didn't have the numbers. Or maybe domination just wasn't something they were interested in. Have you ever considered it might have been something like that?
I guess I haven't.
I wonder why magic alone attracted the attention it did. Swords can be just as lethal in the right hands. Why not ban them?
My best guess? Swordsmanship can be learned by anyone. Magic's more of an exclusive club.
So, you either have the gift or you don't. When something's not easily obtainable, it's hard to comprehend. People are scared of what they don't understand. And fear leads to persecution. So the problem's not magic. It could just as easily have been anything.
Yeah. Hoodle, let me know if you sense anything. Another day, another Gald.
An opponent like this should be easy.
I'll
finish you! This one's all
Not
mine!
in your dreams!
You picked the wrong fight! Here I go! Dragon Swarm! I'm on it! You're finished! Written Dragon Swarm! Eagle Assault! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for.
You're finished!
Get behind me!
I'm good! I'll leave it to you! You're mine! You're finished! Totally!
This one.
In an instant! Impact Claw!
Throbs in pain.
Dragon Swarm!
Can't get out of this!
First strike!
I'll tear you up! I'm on a roll now!
Make it rain!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw! Dragon Swarm! This one's all mine! Eat dirt! You're mine! You're finished!
Tiger Blade!
Dragon Swarm!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Feel my power growing!
charge like that could easily be faced.
Just Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Not a chance! I'm not done!
Lightning Orb!
It's over!
Raging
Dragon
Cascade!
Swarm!
Ready to take
In a bind?
Was a shot!
Take this!
Watch this! Piercing
It
Roar!
was nice
You
while it
picked the
lasted.
wrong fight! Dragon
Go
Swarm!
in! Far enough!
Now!
Dueling!
All yours, Kisara.
Not a chance!
Big Blast!
Dragon Swarm! Pierce!
Anything in armor is all
Eternal
mine!
Devastation!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! Don't get complacent.
There!
Go no further!
Here I come!
I'll smash you!
You're finished!
How about
Lightning
this?
Intense!
Thunder!
Thunder!
Megasonic Thrust!
First strike!
Going in!
Eternal Devastation!
Going in!
Here I come!
Watch this!
Dragon Swarm!
Tiger Blade! Roll away!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the pummeling to me!
You're mine!
Eat this!
Strike!
I'll tear you apart!
This one's all mine!
Oh! Now I'm real mad! To make it rain!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Now!
Right up the dark!
You require a head.
Alright, let me at him!
Take this!
Eagle Assault! Watch this!
Eat dirt!
This one's mine! Eat this! Nothing gets by me!
Dragon Swarm! Megasonic Thrust! It's over!
I'm gone!
Here I come! It's
Make it
over!
rain! I'll stop your movement! And I'll stop your life!
I feel sprightlier than before.
Ow!
Here I come!
I can carve through
Well
all
done! Dragon
I'll
Swarm!
stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Swallow
Take
this!
this!
I'm
You're
just
finished!
getting
Light
started!
Astral Energy!
Eagle
Prepare
Fly!
to be sealed.
Sleep
In a
now.
bind?
It's over!
I'll be saving this one! Photon Blast!
Right up the dark!
Come on!
Let me out!
It's over!
Howling Hurricane!
Megasonic Thrust!
This
Now
one's
I'm
mine!
through.
You're mine! Dragon
Blade!
Pistol!
Do it!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Hey! Anyone else think this might be a touch too dangerous?
Ridwell's... Right. We should fall back to regroup and try again later.
You guys want to rest here?
Sleeping on the ground beneath the heavens like this? Why, it's hard to complain.
Well, guess I'm off to bed. All right, guys. Ready to go?
Hey, what do you say we fight that
We're in for a long slog with this one.
Eat dirt!
Time to shine!
Dragon Swarm!
Photon Blast! They may look cute and stuff, but they're big.
Tiger Blade!
Lightning orb!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! Now! Eat this!
Dragon
Dance in the
form!
wind!
Pierce! Not a chance!
Dragon
form!
It's time!
Mega Sonic Thrust! This one's all mine!
It's long!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Now! Here I come!
Dragon Shell!
Here I come! You picked the wrong fight!
Denied! Enough!
Take this!
Dragon Form!
Pierce!
Dohalim!
Light Burst Form!
Radiant Genesis! Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
I'll see you again tomorrow. I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving.
That's...
Is it just me? Or does Rinwell suddenly seem much more comfortable around Dohalim than she used to?
I noticed that too. When the two of them came and found me together back on the beach, I could hardly believe my eyes.
It's not like we had a choice or anything. Law and Kisara had to hang back to convince the villagers we meant them no harm. More than that, though. There are a lot of things I've still got to come to terms with regarding Almeidrea. But I guess I'm through making snap judgments based on someone's origin. At least, I'm trying to be. I guess you could say it's a work in progress.
I see. You hear that, Law? Sounds like all that hard effort wasn't for nothing.
Yeah.
That's got to be reassuring to hear, right, Dohalim?
Not being subjected to unwarranted suspicion is certainly welcome.
Yeah, that long-winded way you have of talking, though? Not so much a fan of that.
I think that's more of a personality thing than a Renin trait.
Really? In that case, I won't have to feel guilty getting annoyed by it.
No choice. Take this. You're finished. We're side. Dragon form.
Lightning orb!
Dragon form. You picked the wrong
like
fight.
bait to them. This fist has got your name on them.
Here I come.
I'm on it.
It's over.
Flicker Dragon.
My turn.
I'm just getting started.
The enemy wields ours too.
We'll soon see about that.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best.
Crap. This injury hurts more than I thought. Shion, sorry, but could you... Oh. Right.
No backing down!
Here I come! It's over! Here I come!
I've let you all down.
You'll pay for that!
Guardian, I'm ready!
Take this!
Far enough!
It's over! Megasonic thrust!
No further!
Dragon form! Too fast!
Stand back.
Make it right up! In an instant!
Impact block!
Going in. Time to
No
stop.
escape! You picked the wrong fight!
Get on in
Dragon
there,
form!
Switch to offense.
Pierce!
Piercing roar!
Crush!
Raging
Doubling! In an instant! Impact block! My turn! No escape!
Oh,
Look
magic
sharp.
is there!
Another!
This one's mine!
Light
Going in.
in the wind!
This one's mine!
Tiger blade!
Take this! Dragon!
No further!
In here!
Megasonic thrust!
Law, wake up!
Damn! Sorry about that! Out of my way!
Here I come! It's over!
Look sharp! I'm on!
Dragon form! Double demon fang!
Champion Swirl!
You're finished! No, you can't!
You want? Come on! You have to hold
Eat
on!
dirt!
Lightning Orb!
Guardian
You're
Field!
mine!
Alright! Make it rain!
Kisara! Frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done!
I'm not
All
done!
thanks to you!
Dragon form!
Raging Cascade!
Megasonic thrust!
Going in! Field! I'll be saving this one!
Take this!
Lightning Supernova!
I let my guard down!
One at a time! Spread! Our
Take
expert
this!
coming through! Don't mind if I do!
Now we're done!
Dance in the wind!
No further!
Air thrust!
I'm not done!
This is...
Hard malevolence! Blah 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 magic! Freeze lancer! Dance in the wind! Sleep now! Ow!
Not done yet!
Take this! You paid for
Quick
that!
work of them!
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out!
Take this! You're finished! Megasonic thrust!
Is this it? I can't believe this. What's this thing?
Right, here goes! You're mine! It's over!
Lightning Supernova! Hard malevolence!
Here I come! Dragon Tiger Blade! Prepare to be sealed! Can't get out of this! No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
I'll smash you!
Leave the enemy's arms to me.
Shouldn't have messed with no complaints here! Dragon Form! You picked the wrong fight! Take this! Dragon Form! Take this! It's over!
Nothing gets by me. Far enough.
I'm expert. Come
Take this! Here! Dragon Form! Megasonic Thrust! It's over!
Get you off the way.
This one's
You're
mine.
mine! You're finished!
Tiger Blade as well.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that? That training's paying off! Prepare to be sealed! Smash you!
Don't mind if I do.
Dragon Form! Megasonic
Make it rain.
Frozen.
Hammer. Now that's what I call ice.
Together, I knew we could do it.
I've never stood so close to a waterfall like this before.
I bet it'd feel real refreshing to take a shower underneath this water.
You're welcome to try. But that water...
It's on. This one's mine.
Take this!
The power of light. Let me out.
You picked the wrong fight!
Now you've gone and ticked. Come on. You have to hold on. Look sharp. Tiger Blade.
Take this!
Igneous. I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolisher. Don't worry.
Take this! Dragon Form! It's over!
Now, Frozen.
Hammer.
Nicely done.
Dragon
All
Form!
thanks to you.
Double Demon Fang!
Look sharp.
Crazy testing.
Dragon Form!
This'll come.
Megasonic Thrust!
Let me have more time.
Here I come!
Now.
You're fiddling! In an instant! Impact Block!
Don't push yourself too hard.
It's on.
I'm expert. Come
You're
through.
finished! Punch! Dragon Form!
Igneous.
No further! Megasonic Thrust! Here I come!
Look sharp.
Freeze Lancer.
Anything all back into the face.
Eat
Glad
this!
you have your uses.
You're mine!
I'll show you how low I can.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
Come one, come on. Armor Rock, save you.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Nice one, Alphin.
Yeah, there's more where that came from. Gotta break through! You're mine!
Ready to go.
Dragon Form! Here! everyone. This one isn't normal. Megasonic Thrust! Swallow Dance! Blue Escape! Dragon Swarm! Take this!
The earth throbs in pain.
This one's all mine! Here I come! Do it! You're finished!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done!
Not
All
again!
thanks to you.
Alright,
Dragon
it's
Swarm!
showtime!
Blue Escape! Dragon Swarm! Here I come! You're finished!
Do it! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
How much longer will our healing arts last?
They got me flanked! I can carve through the showtime!
You picked the wrong fight!
Meteor!
Don't mind if I do!
Armor!
Storm!
Here I come!
Armor won't save you!
Blue Escape!
Flaming
No
Meteor!
further! Dragon Swarm!
Here! Counter it!
Steel!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off!
Look sharp!
Dragon Swarm! Dragon Stop!
We may get out of this alive, huh?
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! My turn! You're finished! Dragon Swarm! It's on!
Eagle Assault! Ice Prison!
Eat dirt!
Celestial!
Enough done!
Eagle
Mega
Assault!
Sonic Thrust! Crush!
Shield!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! I still got a ways to go!
This... might be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
Got some good equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
How much farther?
I don't think we're even halfway there yet. Hang in there.
Not even halfway? No backing down!
Hold on to your arc. Here I come!
Dragon Swarm! Eagle Assault!
Let's go!
It's time! Watch it! Not here! Now you see what I can do! Tiger Blade strike! I'll tear you apart!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Block! Here I come! You're finished!
It's almost too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest!
All in order.
Tiger Blade! See what happened there as you crossed me.
Dragon
Shouldn't have done that.
It's on! It's time to devastate! Eat dirt!
Whirlwind Snap!
Shining Super Guardian! Alright!
Take this!
Make it rain!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Is every shield you own that big?
Here, you want to try holding it?
Ugh. How do you even walk with this thing?
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
What is this place?
Careful. We've got company.
Doesn't look like we're getting past without a fight.
Watch your feet. Fall from here and it's curtains.
We're just trying to get past. Get out of our way!
Save your breath! All that thing sees is a talking meal!
Then let's show it how wrong it is! Is it trying to stop us?
Dance in the wind! The flashing parts are weak points. Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Dragon shot! Hunting left! Eagle assault! Roll now!
Raging star!
In a bind! Lion! My head's spinning! Just watch
You're mine!
All right,
Smash
let me
you!
at him! Denied! I got you!
You're mine!
I'm gone!
It's over!
Oh, now
Raging
talk!
star!
Blade!
Here I
Brutal
go!
assault!
Ice prison! Dance in the wind!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Take this!
Dance in the
Try
wind!
harder! Not a chance!
Air thrust! Its wings are lighting up!
It's getting ready to attack! It was nice while it lasted.
Dance in the wind!
There!
Such tremendous power.
Don't face it head on.
You're mine!
Take this!
Confiscated!
No further!
Lightning raging at will!
I
Let me
can carve through armor!
You're
Its
finished!
defenses are down.
You picked the wrong fight! You're mine! You're finished!
Eagle assault! Round and pound!
Take this! You're
I'll
finished!
finish you here and now! Ready to go!
Raging cascade!
Denied! Glimmer dragon!
Take this!
Igneous
Raging
Death
wall
Here I come!
Light action
Tiger
energy!
blade!
Raging
Roaring
cascade!
power! Solid sword!
Raging cascade! Hard blood! Blah, blah, blah.
I'll tear you
Free
apart!
Lancer!
Try harder!
I'd let you all down.
Don't leave me all alone.
The picture of hell!
Do you require a hand?
Eat this!
No further!
Raging cascade!
You're mine!
Hard malevolent! Blah, blah, blah. Free
Dragon
Lancer!
Swarm!
Dance in the wind! Arc steel!
I can carve on a roll
Don't
now!
mind if I do!
Eat this!
Try harder!
I'm on it!
That's gonna smart. Seal!
Eat this!
You picked the wrong fight!
It's showtime!
well! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
You're mine!
I'm on it! I'm gone!
Dragon Swarm!
Supernova!
Rip it to
Dance in
hair!
the wind!
Now keep up the pressure!
I really owe you one.
Try harder! My turn!
Gale Force!
I'm not done!
Whoa.
Dragon Swarm!
High! Astral energy!
Now or never.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
All good things come to an end.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
It's over!
Dragon shout!
Take it!
Air thrust!
Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
Smash you!
Dragon Shout!
Glimmer! I'm just getting
Steel
started!
You're mine!
It was nice while
My
I
turn!
Steel!
Its defenses are down!
Not on my watch!
You picked the wrong fight!
Dance in the
Dragon
wind!
Shout!
Sleep now!
It's over!
Strike!
Let's
Tiger
get
Blade!
you
Lion
away.
Howl!
Dragon
Time to
Swarm!
stop!
In here!
You're mine!
Hurricane!
It's over! I'm not done! Eternal Shout! No further!
The tactics are working great!
Full speed ahead!
Hey, wait for the wall!
Here I come!
This one's far enough!
Here I come!
This one's mine! Anything in armor is all mine! I'll smash you! Guardian!
Something's
different from before.
It's about to come at us! Look sharp! The enemy is going all out!
I let my guard down.
Stay away from my friends! You're mine! It's on!
It's time!
Eat dirt!
Take this!
Come on! No escape!
I'm on it!
Crush!
We're doomed! Doomed!
Pull it together, Law.
Sorry! Right! I'm calm. Take this! I'll smash you!
Here I come!
Ah!
Eternal Devastation! Take this! It's to try harder! Crush! Eternal Devastation! Try harder! My turn!
Take this! Can't get out of this!
Crush! Here I come! Eternal Devastation! Law!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
With fauna like that, I'm impressed so many people from Thistle made it through here alive.
Who's to say there weren't a whole lot more of them who didn't?
Well, at any rate, it should be a safer climb now that we've cleared the way a bit, right?
No. So long as people feel the need to face terrain this perilous, I'd say true safety's some way off.
You mean defeating Volron and putting an end to the crown contest, right? I guess that would be the best solution here, huh?
We've wasted enough time here already. Let's get going. Xion needs us.
How are we still not there yet? It feels like we've been climbing this mountain forever.
It helps if you try not to look up or down. All you need is silent determination. Talking too much will only waste energy and burn you out.
I'm too tired to look up or down, even if I wanted to.
Take care you don't fall, at least. Unless you want to make a Zoogel's day, that is.
Zoogles? Why would they care if I fell or not?
How would you feel if a 3-course meal fell right out of the sky at your feet?
Zoogle chow.
Law? Best not to listen to him if you can help it. You'll only be encouraging him if you do.
Tell me that before I listen next time.
Still, Tohalim has a point. One wrong step and it's curtains.
Wouldn't it be great if we could all fly like Hootle? I bet even the refugees who didn't make it would have made it to Thistle in that way.
Until we magically sprout wings, let's just watch where we're stepping instead, okay? Come on. Xion's waiting for us.
enemy heals us too.
You'll soon see about that.
Here I come! I'm ready!
We may get out of this alive after all.
Yeah, it would be bad for you.
I'm pretty sure we can handle
It's
anything.
over! Eat dirt!
Now!
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Easy! Way to go!
Dragon Swarm!
Going in.
Double demon!
Looks like we got them all.
Hey! Are you insane? What the hell were you thinking? I thought we were gonna die!
One simply needs to be bold and act with conviction in times such as these.
Did you know it was gonna be safe before you jumped? Because I sure didn't.
More or less. I figured there would likely be a basin here akin to most such waterfalls.
Don't just make people jump off cliffs on a hunch!
Are we ever gonna finish climbing this ladder?
We're climbing a considerable height. It's only natural that it will take some time.
That's not the problem here!
We are getting closer to the top, aren't we?
You've just got to keep your spirits up, Rinwell. Positive thinking is everything.
We finally reached the top!
My limbs feel like they're about to fall off.
Already? You kids need to train more.
She's right. We don't have time to catch our breath.
Someone's got a lot of pep in his step.
I'll do my best!
Hey, when did I get so popular? I'm gone!
Light Master Leonard,
Take
let me
this!
condemn!
Dragon Swarm!
Far enough!
Dragon Swarm!
Purge the
Eternal
Leonard!
Devastation!
Look sharp!
Leave the enemy's arc to me!
Milky Place here! Make it rain!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Rock! Not a chance!
I'm gone! All back in your defense!
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be!
You picked the wrong fight!
Purge the level! Arcane waterfall!
Take this!
Freeze blast!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And come here to me!
Double Demon Fang! Eternal
Tiger Blade!
Devastation!
Lightning orb!
Guardian Field! I'm ready to go!
Try harder! Time to let it rip! You're mine!
In here!
Dragon
We managed to turn the tide!
For now. But things could shift at a moment's notice.
You're right. Better stay alert.
Dragon Swarm!
Hold on to your
Eternal
arms.
Devastation!
Here I come.
In here!
Dragon Swarm!
Raging
Take
Hurricane.
this!
Now!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! With this, I can become even stronger.
There's history in the air here. I can smell it.
I don't smell anything.
Don't encourage him.
We did it. We've reached the top of the mountain.
About damn time. My knees are singing symphonies over here.
Look, there it is.
That's it. That's Pelegion, the seat of Volron's power.
So that's where Shion's being held?
Most likely.
Most likely.
That is what I said, yes.
Pelegion's still our best lead. So that's where we go, right?
Any advice before we head in there?
No.
No?
In the ancient tongue, Ganeth Heros means Fortress of Naught, though I fail to see what insight that nugget of trivia holds.
I guess I just thought you might have something we could use.
Since Volron became Lord, the only thing this realm has been known for is its shroud of secrecy. It is Volron's stronghold. All else is incidental. Just keep in mind that you can't be too careful inside.
Speaking of which, just how are all of us planning to get inside, exactly?
It's not like there are any secret passages.
We've come this far. If there's no other way in, I guess we'll just have to use the front gate. Volron told us to come find him, which means he's expecting us. Let's do this the old-fashioned way.
Land of...
I sure hope nothing bad's happened to Shion.
Keep those thoughts to yourself, Rinwell. Everyone's anxious enough as it is.
Sorry. It's just... I can't seem to stop thinking about it. What do you think it is that Volron wanted with her anyway?
Going by what he said back on Almadria's ship, it would appear his primary target is Alphen. Though, it's likely he hasn't forgotten the blow he sustained at Shion's hand either. That might even be what ignited his interest.
Yeah, did you see the way he reacted? It was like he was enjoying every moment. Even his pain at Shion's thorns. Oh, that guy's just creepy.
Let's just hope he's keeping his perverted tendencies in check.
What? Law? Don't say things like that.
It's not like we weren't all thinking it.
That's still no reason to...
All right, you two. Now that's enough already. Alphen shouldn't have to grit his teeth while he listens to you.
Oh.
Sorry.
I swear I've seen that castle somewhere before. Right. I remember...
Done. This is sure to give the others some much-needed energy.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? I wanted to ask you something.
I'm all ears.
How much contact did you have with the other lords back in the day?
I only saw or exchanged words with them on a handful of occasions. Not that I was particularly keen on even that much.
Almadria made it sound like the two of you had some kind of history together.
She was like that with all of the lords, not just me. She was always interested in who she could use, who had value for her own ends. Having said that, she wasn't quite so brazen back when we were still in Lenegis. In a sense, she may have been a victim of the crown contest as well.
Almadria? A victim?
To a Renin, there is no greater honor in life than being chosen to serve as a lord, let alone to go on and become the next sovereign. We are taught that from the day we leave the womb. There are few Renins who wouldn't be ecstatic at the prospect of ascending to lordship.
You were like that though, right? You've always struck me as a more grounded guy.
No sane Renin would ever dare admit that their interests lie in anything but power and prestige, even if they feel so in their heart of hearts.
The more you talk about it, the more it seems like the crown contest is nothing but misery for Renins, too.
Which is why I seek to end it. Not that I imagine Danins such as Rinwell are all that interested in hearing tales of woe such as mine. We'd best get ready for tomorrow. Once we finish eating, we should get going.
I don't want Shion to get mad at us for dragging our feet.
Alphen?
She's the one that's kept us on track. Picked me up when I was down.
Sure.
I just thought she'd always be there.